Have you ever wondered why older people are more susceptible to diabetes than younger people? Is age the main cause? And how to prevent this disease naturally and sustainably? In today's video, Senior Health 365 will explore with you the common causes of diabetes in the elderly, and especially simple and effective prevention methods right at home. 6 main causes of diabetes in the elderly. 1. Decreased insulin function with age. As people enter old age, the body begins to undergo many physiological and metabolic changes. One of the important changes is the decline in the function of insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. Over time, the pancreas, the organ that produces insulin, gradually ages. The ability to produce insulin is significantly reduced, causing the body to no longer have enough of the hormone needed to bring glucose from the blood into the cells. This is what causes blood sugar to start rising after every meal. Not only that, cells in the body also become resistant to insulin, meaning insulin resistance increases with age. At that time, although insulin is still present, the cells no longer respond as well as before. Glucose is left behind in the blood instead of being absorbed for energy. Blood sugar levels continue to rise without being processed effectively. This condition not only causes prolonged hyperglycemia, but also damages vital organs such as the heart, kidneys, eyes, and nerves if not detected early and properly controlled. Therefore, understanding the causes of age-related decline in insulin function is an important first step in preventing and controlling diabetes in the elderly. If you find the video useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest health videos, and continue watching the whole video. 2. Sedentary lifestyle. In their old age, many elderly people enter retirement, living mainly at home, moving little, and hardly participating in physical activities. Long-term physical inactivity is one of the common causes of type 2 diabetes. When the body is sedentary, calories absorbed from food are not burned through physical activity. This excess energy will quickly accumulate as fat, especially belly fat, a dangerous type of fat that is closely linked to insulin resistance. Additionally, tissues in the body, such as muscles, become less able to use glucose when not stimulated by exercise. This causes blood sugar to not be converted into energy, but to remain in the blood, causing prolonged hyperglycemia. Not only that, a sedentary lifestyle also slows down metabolism, increasing the risk of obesity, high blood pressure, and dyslipidemia, other risk factors leading to diabetes. Therefore, maintaining a habit of light exercise every day, such as walking, practicing yoga, or cycling slowly, is an effective way to prevent and control diabetes in the elderly. 3. Unscientific diet. Many elderly people still maintain the same eating habits from their youth without making appropriate adjustments to their changing physical condition with age. This is one of the silent reasons why diabetes is more likely to appear in the elderly. In daily meals, white rice, white bread, and refined starches are often consumed in excess. This is a group of foods with a high glycemic index, easily causing blood sugar levels to spike after eating. In addition, regularly eating sweets, drinking carbonated soft drinks, along with the habit of using fried foods with lots of oil, causes the pancreas to work continuously to produce insulin, leading to fatigue and decreased function over time. Not only that, a diet lacking in green vegetables, fiber, vitamins, and essential minerals also causes the body to lose balance in the process of sugar metabolism. Fiber plays an important role in slowing the absorption of sugar into the blood, helping to control blood sugar more effectively. If not adjusted promptly, an unscientific diet will silently increase the risk of diabetes, along with cardiovascular complications, blood fat, and blood pressure. Therefore, the elderly need to build a balanced diet, prioritizing foods rich in fiber, whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables, and limiting processed foods. For overweight and belly fat. As we age, our body's metabolism slows down. This makes excess energy easily accumulate into fat, especially in the abdomen, one of the most dangerous areas for health. Belly fat is not just a cosmetic problem, but also a clear manifestation of insulin resistance. At this point, insulin no longer works effectively, causing glucose to not enter cells but to continue to exist in the blood, causing prolonged high blood sugar levels, a direct factor leading to type 2 diabetes. Research shows that visceral fat in the abdominal area has the ability to secrete inflammatory substances and affect the activity of the hormone insulin, disrupting glucose metabolism. Alarmingly, older adults often have more difficulty losing weight than younger people. Loss of muscle mass, lack of exercise, and long-term fixed eating habits make weight control challenging. Therefore, to prevent diabetes, the elderly need to maintain a reasonable weight, actively exercise gently every day, and eat scientifically to limit fat accumulation in the abdomen. 5. Genetics and family history. Genetic factors play an important role in the risk of diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes. If a family member, such as a father, mother, or sibling has had diabetes, the elderly person will have a higher risk of developing the disease than normal. This is because genes involved in insulin production and action can be passed from generation to generation. However, genetics is not absolutely decisive. This risk increases dramatically when combined with an unhealthy lifestyle, such as lack of exercise, excess consumption of starch and sugar, or frequent, prolonged stress. In fact, many elderly people have diabetes even though they did not have the disease when they were young, but when they reach middle age and old age, the combination of genetics and bad living habits causes the disease to flare up. Therefore, people with a family history of diabetes need to proactively check their health regularly, maintain a scientific diet, and exercise regularly to prevent the disease early. 6. Associated diseases. In the elderly, diabetes often does not appear alone, but is accompanied by many other chronic diseases, especially high blood pressure, dyslipidemia, fatty liver, gout, or cardiovascular disease. These diseases disrupt the body's metabolic function, especially affecting the use of insulin and the processing of blood sugar. For example, dyslipidemia increases blood levels of free fatty acids, which inhibit insulin action. Fatty liver reduces the liver's ability to regulate blood sugar, thereby causing high blood sugar levels. In addition, long-term use of drugs for chronic diseases can also cause side effects, affecting glucose regulation in the body. The combination of many underlying diseases will significantly increase the risk of type 2 diabetes in the elderly if not detected and controlled promptly. Therefore, the elderly should regularly check their general health, especially blood sugar, blood lipids, and liver function tests to detect risks early and adjust their lifestyle accordingly. How to prevent diabetes in the elderly. Diabetes is a common chronic disease in older adults. However, if you know how to take care of it properly, you can completely prevent and slow the progression of the disease. Below are the golden rules to help the elderly live healthy, long lives while still controlling blood sugar well. 1. Healthy eating, the foundation of sustainable health. 2. Regular exercise reduces the risk of diabetes. 3. Regular health checkups, early detection, early control. 4. Keep your mind relaxed, the secret to healthy old age. 5. Weight control, don't let belly fat fool your health. Taking care of your health as you age is a journey that requires patience and positive daily habits. By eating healthy, exercising moderately, and maintaining a happy spirit, you can completely push back the risk of diabetes and live a long, healthy life. Diabetes in the elderly is not inevitable. By understanding the causes and proactively preventing them early, we can live a healthy and happy life as we age. If you find the video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Senior Health 365 channel to update more useful information. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.